the following presentation of the National Football League.
From the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there are train horns still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So they'll have the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down as that linebacker just did.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Penix here from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer. And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Brought in right side by Kincaid. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Again, Allen to the air. Finds the in route complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At the 9-yard
Play action now. Allen. The throw is caught. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Bills looking at 1st and 5. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. Juke the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Penix on 1st down. Looking for a target. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Let's go now. Cardinal.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 16
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
That's good.
First and 10 from the 41. Play action. Here's Penix. That one's complete over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the red zone. Oh, Penix lost it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And up 7-zip, we're probably not going to see anything too reckless here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw for Allen. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hanson for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brandon Condrington to return it. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Off his back foot, they're going to intercept it. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball call to start the second half because he kicks it on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He's brought down by
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers, and if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, Penix lost it, and it looked like the Bill got it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Looking slant route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he's tackled for no gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking, he's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
And they take this in for the score. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
A toss snap to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
All right, here we go. Second down. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the out route. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 41.
Again, Penix to the air. Still has some space inside the 35. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
On the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
Penix on third down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From midfield on 2nd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Xavier Watts on the covering.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now fourth down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. On fourth down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Here's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense in this.
Wow, it's free again! And this is scooped up by the Bills! And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown! The Bills making a 3-score game in the 4th. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Robinson on the inside give. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Falcons.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. He's got London left side. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's running for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Falcons.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
Hold the ready.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Shut up. Go.
Throwing Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the
To the air with Penix. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Drake London with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.